The modern world purports to respect both introverts and their opposites, but in practice, the glory all goes to the extroverts. To have any chance of seeming normal or achieving success, one has to impress strangers, attend conferences, make speeches, outshine competitors, manage people, join in with prevailing enthusiasms, socialise, travel a lot, go out often, and date widely. In other words, one has to be an extrovert. It can take a very long time before we realise that however much we might hope for this to be otherwise, this is not, in fact, us at all. We happen to get very worried before going to parties. We felt close to death before giving speeches. Any kind of social occasion perturbs us heavily. We're left extremely jittery by encounters with news and social media. We start to feel sick if we haven't had a chance to sit on our own and process our thoughts for a few hours every day. We're very awkward about having to be responsible for anyone at work, and are extremely wary of jolliness or demonstrations of group fervour. Conversely, we adore staying at home. We'd be quite happy spending a whole weekend or even a few years in our own company, with some books and a laptop. We only properly like about 3 people in the whole world. We love exploring different rooms in our minds. We're reassured by friends who know how to confess their vulnerability and anxiety. We'd like never to have to go to a party again. We almost never complain that things are too quiet, and we love peaceful landscapes and uneventful days. We probably quite like flowers too. All this can bring intense suspicion to bear on us in the modern world. Why are we so timid? Why can't we sing along with everyone else? Why aren't we coming out to celebrate? We conclude that we are weird and possibly ill long before we come to accept that we may just be very different. To be an introvert is to be constantly impacted by undercurrents and hidden electricity in situations that others will miss. What can make a party or a company meeting so exhausting for us is that we aren't merely expressing our thoughts and chatting. We'll wonder what everyone has made of what we've just said. We'll suspect that we've failed to understand an important dynamic. We'll be struck by a peculiar possible hostility from someone in the corner. We'll worry that our face is stuck in an unfortunate, gormless position. We are, when called upon, canny observers of the human comedy, but minute by minute, we are also hellishly and exhaustingly self-conscious. It sounds difficult, but an introverted life can also be a very grateful and rich life. We need so much less in order to have enough. We don't require noise and attention. We don't care where the giant party is. We just want to potter around in our boring clothes, chat to the few people we feel comfortable with, take walks, and lie in the bath a lot. There can be so much in things if we let them resonate properly. How much we've already seen, how many journeys we've already been on, how much we've already read, what tumults we've already been through. We don't really need more. We're like children who don't need too much stimulation from outside. An hour at a lively birthday party, and it's imperative for us to go straight home and have a nap. Recognizing our introverted nature is not merely a piece of poetic self-knowledge. It belongs to our mental health. For failing to make the correct accommodation with our introversion is a fast route to overload and anxiety and paranoia. What we term a breakdown is often simply an introverted mind crying out for greater peace, rest, self-compassion, and harmony. Experienced introverts therefore realize a need to push against the extroverted agenda. Their sanity relies on being able to cleave to the insular routines they need. We have at least got a vocabulary now for explaining the structure of our personalities to others. The next step will be to learn how to honour it and properly allow people to lead the quieter lives their temperaments crave and deserve.
Our book, On Confidence, walks us around the key issues that stop us from making more of our potential.